Hello there, I'm John McLauchlan. Welcome to another video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a LiveGood review. I'm going to give you a LiveGood update in relation to what's happened in my LiveGood business. And I'm also going to be giving you some tips, some information on how to build your own LiveGood business, or if you're thinking about coming on board as a LiveGood affiliate, just some pointers and some things to do if you want to get in, if you want to get busy and start getting results in your LiveGood business. So let me just show you my back office and show you some of the stats that's happened. Bear in mind that I started this business back in, I think it was February, crikey, I think February the 11th maybe. I know it was definitely February, middle of February this year. Currently today it's the 3rd of July. So it's only been a few months since I've started building the LiveGood business, but already I've started to see changes and trends in the market, and things are really happening. And you know, in this sort of business model, the affiliate marketing or the network marketing business model, we talk about momentum, and I'm going to show you, why this business really is poised over the next 6 to 12 months to really do some really incredible things because of the momentum that's coming on board, that's happening right now. Let me show you this back office. So what you can see here is my back office. Currently the members, the overall team membership is hovering around 600. I've currently enrolled, I think, about 40 something people, and one of the things that we have to look at within network marketing is the attrition rates. And obviously some people start and quit, and they do it for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter why people do it. People have got their own reasons, but that's just the stats as they are in relation to this business model. So currently I've got 39 people currently active in my personally sponsored people, 598 total in the team. And that's just doing around 125, 150 people per month coming in as a team, and that over time just builds up and that momentum builds. Let me just show you what happens in the back office. So when somebody comes on board as if somebody's interested, let's say for instance you're interested in this video, you're interested in becoming on board as a LiveGood affiliate, then you would sign up as a pre-enrollee and you just get a basic tour. You would get a tour of the back office, find out what it's all about. And I kind of like that because there's no hard sell. It's just a case of, this is what it is. Do you like it? Okay, if you do, then this is the next step. If you don't like it, you've seen what it's about and you can go on and do something else. So when people come on board with a free tour, they're a pre-enrollee. And as you can see here, I'm going to blank some of these out so you can't see them just for privacy, but you can see there's a pre-enrollee here, there's a pre-enrollee here, and when I first started building LiveGood, not a lot of people knew about what LiveGood was, but there was a lot of interest, there was a lot of curiosity because it was brand new. So as a result, I got a lot of pre-enrollees, and then I followed up in the right way with those pre-enrollees, and some of those people came on board as members and obviously some didn't. And at the time, the conversion rates were around 45%, and then they started to increase over time. What's happening now is people are now becoming more aware of what LiveGood is, and what people want to do is they want to find people to work with. And when I've gone out to look for an affiliate marketing program, I look for the program, and then I go, okay, who can give me the best help to get me where I want to be? Where can I find a leader? And that's what's starting to happen now. More and more people are becoming aware of LiveGood, and I'm sure if you look at social media, you'll see a lot of memes on Facebook and social media about LiveGood and the stats and the reasons why, and some people think it's great, and some people get sick and tired of listening to the same old posts, and it's all advertising on social media. But that's really what's happening. More and more people are becoming aware of LiveGood and the LiveGood affiliate program. So what's happening in my business is the conversion rates of pre-enrollees to members has increased dramatically. It's almost 90%, which is unheard of in this business. And also the attrition rates are pretty good as well. And the reason the attrition rates are quite good is because I offer a lot of help and support in relation to bringing new people on to get the best and to get the most out of their business. And one of the things that people need and want is help, because a lot of new people are coming in to LiveGood, and there are different types of people. Some people will get into LiveGood, they will study everything, and they will just do the work that is needed to take them from where they are to where they want to be. And some people don't. Some people just like to be part of a community. So they like to be part of something. They like to read the post. They get positive influence from it, but they don't actually do anything in the business. And that's just the way it is. You know, if you look at the stats around internet marketing, if you listen to some of the greats, you know, Jim Rohn is one of my favorite people to listen to because he just talks so much sense. So, you know, in his recordings, you'll know that those are the stats in relation to this particular business model of network marketing. And some people will do work and some people won't. Some people will, you know, get really successful, and some people will stay in the business for years and years and just stay where they are. They're quite happy doing what they're doing, and that's just the way it is. Okay. So I said what I wanted to do was give you some tips about how to really build your business. So if you get into LiveGood, let's say you get into LiveGood today, you're going to enter a market that a lot of people are becoming aware of, and really all you need to do is to deliver some kind of value for your new and potential audience. And what I say to people is that if, you know, marketing is such where you can do so many things, it's so diverse. You can do, I mean, one of my favorite things to do is videos, obviously, because I'm doing these. Email marketing, there's so many different avenues, and you know what they are. Essentially, when you start marketing, and I always relate this back to something everyone's done, which is a calorie control diet. Okay, you've probably been out there where you've had a diet. You know, I've done all these weird diets where you're on eating, I don't know, cabbage soup. I've done that thing. I've done all sorts of weird diets, and they're awful. They're always difficult. They're always hard. It's always a challenge. You know, you get up on the morning, you look at your pan of cabbage soup, and you go, "Christ, I've got to eat that again." You know, and it's a challenge, and it's horrible. Okay, and that is the way diets are. And then what happens over time? You lose a bit of weight, and then you get bored with it. You eat a lot of burgers, you feel fantastic, but you feel a bit fat, then you feel a bit guilty, and you put all the weight back on again. And sometimes when you're learning marketing, and in my Facebook group I've got a 90-day challenge going on, and what happens is people get in on board, they go, great, I'm going to do a 90 day, I'm going to do a video every single day, and everyone knows that video is pretty, what's the word for video? Pretty scary when you're brand new. It's pretty scary, and you know, it can be quite time consuming as well. It's getting easier, but at the same time, for a lot of those people, it's like being on a diet. Every day, oh, I've got to do a video. Here we go. Here's the video. Right, that was awful, but I've got to do the same thing tomorrow. And that, when you're in that frame of mind, it's only sustainable for a certain amount of time. And generally, that sustainability is about 4 weeks. And then people kind of peter off. Some people will peter off, and then 3 months down the line are thinking, well, what am I really doing in the business? And that's when you're battling your attrition rates. So when you market, you've got to relax, okay, and make it fun, okay. When you get in the office, or when you have your hour to do a marketing, or if you're on your phone doing shorts, or whatever you're doing, okay, make it fun, make it relax, you know, engage with your audience. And this is why I love doing video. When I started doing video, I was awful, okay? I was really bad at doing video. I was really nervous. Why the hell are we nervous when we do video? It's just a camera. It's just you there, right at the end of the lens. Okay, and there's nobody else in the office. It's just me. Okay, so there's no reason to be nervous. But, you know, one of the reasons why people get nervous is because, crikey, what's going to happen when my uncle sees me doing a video talking about developing a business when he knows that I've no, you know, experience, or this is brand new? And how do I get over that? And let me tell you how you get over this. This is really simple. And I did a webinar last week. Ended up being like 3 hours because there was loads of questions and we just kept going and going. It was brilliant. And it was a case of, okay, I know I've got to do video, but I'm really worried about what people are going to say. Okay. And the way you get over that is this. My mantra, or since I've been in business, the online business, has always been learn something, do it, apply it in your business, and then teach it. Okay. And what happens in business is people, they maybe try and learn something, they won't apply it in the business, and then they'll go and teach it based on no solid foundation and no real belief in what they're doing because they haven't applied it in their business. So learn, do, teach. And the thing is, if your relation or somebody who's, pointing the finger, laughing at you, thinking you can build a business, they're just upsetting you, or maybe you're thinking that they might do that, then teach something that they don't know about. Okay, this is how I promote myself on social media. Let me show you how I do it. Okay, and when the reasons people laugh is because of the claims a lot of people make. I've just started this business, it's fantastic. This time next year we're going to be 6-figure earners. Never do that. Okay, it's great to do that sometimes, dependent. If you've got a business model and your business plan is such, and you're reaching those targets, and you go into that, but never make claims. Never claim you're going to do something. Say to people, this is what I've done. This is what I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so a lot of people out there don't know what an autoresponder is. A lot of people out there don't know how to set up a Facebook page. Okay, there's so many things that people don't know, and I've met some of these people on live marketing meetings, live masterminds in person, and I've met some of these people who've spent 6 figures on training who don't know how to write an email. They don't understand the concepts of what an email is. So regardless of whatever you think is appropriate for your audience, whatever you learn, apply it into your business and then teach it. And the concept is completely different. Because if your uncle who points the finger says you're rubbish, okay, he looks at your video and he's learning something from what you've done that he doesn't already know about, then that puts you in an elevated position. And he will look at you and say, okay, that's off to you. Well done. Okay, so that's the kind of difference. So when you're doing videos or when you're doing marketing, whether it's for LiveGood or whether it's for anything that you promote online, give people those little wins in your marketing. Okay, don't just tell people what you've been doing and how great it is and how many people have come on board and all that sort of thing. People don't care about that. People go online to look for solutions. Okay, so you'll see on, if you go into Google, how do I, this is me typing by the way, imaginary keyboard. How do I get more email subscribers? How do I get more people to convert from pre-enrollees to members? How do I do this? How do I do that? And that is the purpose of a lot of the internet. People are looking for solutions. So if you're there, having learned something, applied it in your business, and then teach it, and they find your video, they're going to see you as a leader, and they're going to want to do business with you over time. Now, here's the other thing: you've got to be consistent with your message. You've got to be consistent with your marketing, because some people are in the shadows and they'll watch you from a distance. They'll watch your videos. They'll read your emails. Okay, but maybe not engage with you because maybe they're not quite sure about you. But the more consistent you are, and the more information that you put out, and the more solutions that you solve for people, they will see you as a leader. And before you know it, they'll start liking your content, they'll start sharing it, they'll start commenting, and then suddenly, I'd like to know what you're doing, please. Let's do business. And that's the way it works. It's simple and straightforward. But ultimately, I mean, if you look at my, let me just show you my YouTube channel. Okay, so I do lots of videos around LiveGood, and essentially what I do is I document my journey, but I show people what I've been doing. Pretty much like this, the same sort of concept. So I'll give you some information about how to build your business and go from there. But look, 900 subscribers. You know, I haven't got thousands of subscribers because for years I used my YouTube channel just as a place to host videos. I never really bothered about building it as a social channel, and obviously, you know, now I am. You know, so if you'd like to subscribe and if you'd like to comment and share, then please do that. But that's, you know, a lot of people go, okay, well, yeah, okay, you've got 600 people in LiveGood, you've got this. This is because you've got all these people, because you've got a big email list, because this. No, it doesn't matter how big your email list is. It's the content that you put out and the learn, do, teach. Give people little wins, okay? Share content, just help people. And one of the things that I do all the time is I constantly think, how can I improve my marketing to help my audience to get where they want to be? That's the difference. That's my only motivation is helping my team, helping my audience to get from where they are to where they want to be. Whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's Forex trading, whether it's health and fitness, whatever it is, that's my goal. Okay, and if you help more people get what they want, then you'll get what they want. Okay, you'll get what you want. Famous quote by, I think, Zig Ziglar. And that's it. So if you look at how many videos I've done for LiveGood, okay, it's not many. Well, it's a few, but it's not. You know, it's not like I've done like here's 1,000 videos. Here we go. No, it's just a handful of videos. But the content helps people. So do that. Okay, help people and constantly think about helping people and how you can help your audience. All right. So that's where we are right now. Okay, so 598. Okay, yesterday it was just over 600. Obviously, you know, attrition rates, but that, you know, this time next month will be 700-800 people. You know, and it just goes on. It just goes on. But the main thing is, if I stop helping my team, bear in mind I do webinars for people who want it. So, you know, last week I did a webinar with some of the German team. It was fantastic. It was translated from English to German, and then from German back into. So it was great. It worked really well. And you know, we got so much information, and that was about personal branding. So, you know, if you want to learn about personal branding, literally, I was writing some notes from that video, and it was point after point after point. There was so much information there, and I do a session on a Monday, a general marketing session, and I do a session on a Wednesday for the team. And also, if you come on board with HBA, the Home Business Academy, you'll get access to the funnels and traffic session on a Wednesday. And the thing is with those sessions is that, you know, we get together, we talk, we share ideas, and it's good for everybody because those ideas are fresh and they're coming out. They're so powerful, and you can get so much marketing collateral from those sessions just by talking. You know, I mean, I generally have a subject that I talk about, but there is so much information comes out, and if you have a pen and paper and you're writing stuff down, you'd have enough information, enough collateral for videos for the rest of the week, and then some. So, you know, a lot of people think, okay, how do I get started, and how do I get momentum, and how do I get the ideas for doing video? How do I get the ideas for blogs and articles and the content that, you know, that people want? And it's just doing that. It's listening to your audience, going to the sessions, and really focusing on your audience. How can I help them? Okay, and when you put things out on social media, you know, ask people questions. You know, what's the most difficult thing you find in marketing? Do you find email marketing difficult or easy? And just see what response you get, because you will get a response, and you'll get people. If you do it on the side of, if you always talk on the neutral side, then people will respond. If you start saying LiveGood is great, I'm great at doing what I'm doing now, people just go, nah. People that interact with that. Okay, so always go on the neutral side if you can when you're posting on social media, and you'll get people to react. Okay, and the other thing, just to finish off as well, is when you look at social media, is so much of what we say is lost in translation. I know this is slightly off target, but this is something that's relevant about all the haters on social media. And sometimes people aren't hating on social media, it's just the way that we interpret things. So one of the things you've got to do is always keep things positive, even if you think what they're saying is negative. Now obviously if someone is saying something that is derogatory or negative, then the best thing to do is just rise above it and carry on. Okay, you never come down to their level, because that's what some people want. And the other thing you've got to consider is that who are these people, and in fact are these people real people, or are these organizations just looking to change the culture of a platform? Okay, so always rise above it, always keep positive, and remember, so much gets lost in translation. Anyway, I hope this video has helped, and if you're thinking about LiveGood, if you want to come on board as a LiveGood affiliate, let me tell you, one of the things I said in February, that LiveGood was going to be the opportunity for 2023, and that statement is the same now as it always was back in February. Even though I talk about February like it was 5 years ago, it just seemed quite like a long time ago online. But you know, LiveGood is developing its own momentum. When I first started, it was 28,000 people were involved in LiveGood. And we all knew it was the beginning of something really special. Now the numbers, the membership, the paid membership is over 450,000 members from 28,000 just a few months ago. Predictions are by the end of the year it's going to be 1 million. And my question to you, if you're watching this, is do you want to be part of the people that benefit from all those numbers coming in? Because you can. Quite simply, you can. And if you want to, then I'm sure that there'll be a link at the bottom of this video, wherever if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on social media, reach out to me, drop me a comment, and I can give you some information. And one of the things I do, I don't hard sell people. I never do that. It's a case of, okay, what do you want? This is what I want. Okay, this is how you do it, and I'm here to help. Okay, so hope this video's helped, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.